For the record, I think that in hindsight, it was probably the best thing for WWE to, for at least in regards to Sheamus, for him to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. I feel as though if I was him, I would want him to get that out the way for the most part. You know, because this is the WWE is building towards the future. And although Sheamus is a very reliable worker and veteran and has potential as a former WWE champion, he's getting stale. You know, I think he's been stale for the past year or so, even with the ridiculous mohawk, look. But he's getting stale, and it makes much more sense for him just to be a transitional champion at this point. Leave the future to Ambrose, Reigns, and Balor and Rollins when he comes back. But I thought the match between Reigns and Ambrose was as expected, probably exceeded expectations. They put on one hell of a show, especially Ambrose, taking, I believe, 2 spears, kicking out, and then a third one was the one that got him. Besides that, I thought the match between Owens and Ambrose was also really good. It was a really well-told story. One-on-one in-ring psychology. I thought Reigns and Alberto Del Rio fucking was awesome as well. I didn't really get to see, honestly, that much of the Paige Charlotte match. To be honest with you, I kind of took a break at that point, but I can just remember the crowd being somewhat silent for the duration of it. The Wyatt match was it was decent. I thought they were gonna have Bray, at least pin Kane as Survivor Series Undertaker, but it was Taker's 25th anniversary, so I guess it was good just for him to win that night. And also, at least it wasn't on Wyatt, it was on Harper, so it didn't really do that much damage to Wyatt in general. But in hindsight, I really wanted, maybe, I thought that a heel turn would actually would have benefited Reigns. Maybe I'm just sounding like the majority of people, but I feel as though it would have benefited him more because in comparison, if Ambrose turned heel, that's just not who Ambrose is. Ambrose is not a suit and tie guy. Ambrose is his own person, and he wouldn't be able to be controlled. Roman and Seth are the types that they can sort of weave into that, but Ambrose, nah. So I feel, and plus it made sense from a storyline perspective. Triple H brought some legitimate points, and literally 17 years ago, Rock did the same thing with Kane and Vince. But I feel as though that Reigns is going to eventually win the title. I don't think it's going to be WrestleMania. It's going to be earlier than that. It's going to be either Royal Rumble or Fastlane. And I believe that after that happens, he's going to have a long, long reign. I think he might actually get taken out by Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins, actually, when he comes back, he's going to take that title from Reigns. And then when that happens, instead of it being an Ambrose Rollins type thing, I think that's when Finn Balor comes into the picture. And that's when you're going to see Finn Balor and Seth Rollins really just get into it for the whole duration of the summer. But that's my opinion on Survivor Series and on the future for the next several months. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.